Welcome back to Guilty Gamer. This is Daniel, and today we're going to be opening up this Xteink X3. Not much to see here to start. We're just going to check out the accessory pack. Got a screen cleaner. What else we got in this thing? Magnetic ring, because they love that feature. We got a screen protector, which is good since this is an oddly sized screen. More magnets and a SD card to USB reader. Let's get into the meat of this thing and open up the X3. Gotta say, I like the packaging. I always enjoy something that's nicely wrapped. Over here, we've got what I'm guessing is the specialized adapter, the USB to proprietary pogo. It's a choice that they've made, and who knows exactly why. Probably they don't want people flashing their own custom firmware. Crosspoint is a thing. It's very popular. People are happy with it. But I think Xteink wants to keep things locked down. All right, so here's the little guy. And this is what it looks like compared to the X4. So, definitely smaller. Looks to be, let's get it out of this thing. Let's see what it looks like without all of its wrapping. About the same width. Definitely not the same height. So, you can see it's got the same magnetics going on. And let's just give this guy a once over. We've got one button over here, little lanyard ring. Got one button here and two buttons here. So these both look like rockers. And do we have something? We got two buttons on the top. Okay. Let's just, I'm going to guess this is the power. Let's see if this works. We can hold it. Maybe something happens. Maybe not. That's how it goes when you get, oh no, this one is recessed. So this is probably the reset button. I can see there's an SD card in there. Let's go ahead and hold this down because I got a feeling that's power. Always got a little bit of juice. Can't read anything. So this is for the app. I believe as of right now, the app is only in China. So this probably does nothing. Let's just push buttons and see what happens. There we go. So this is very similar. I don't know if I've got power on here. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, we got a little bit of juice. So, similar firmware. This one needs to be updated a little bit. Still not touchscreen, but that's okay. We're not going to stress that. Let's go ahead to, whoops, settings and see if we can change this bad boy to English. There we go. So that was pretty easy. It looks like the navigation is about the same. And let's just take a look if we've got, I don't know what Horizon is. This will be something that we'll dig into with our review. But we can see read folder Horizon XT Cloud sync/app and settings. So hopefully no reading history. Let's look in the folder. No micro SD card. Interesting. Let's pop this bad boy out, because that is an SD card, but perhaps it doesn't have anything on it. So let's turn off this bad boy and see how it handles the books I've got on here. Oh, probably should turn this off first. Don't want to just throw that in there. A little bit of SD card hygiene. Just like the X4, it's got a really quick on-off, no reading history, folder, which is nice. Okay, you can see my fantasy and all the testing I have done. Let's take a look at a dirty Dragons of Autumn Twilight. Shout out to Dragonlance. And this is going to be their default script. And you can see right away it's got the same problem with the extra space behind certain characters. So the extra space behind this quote, behind this parenthesis. But there's not a lot, but they've got the M dash relatively fixed. So that's something that I like to see. And I've got one that's been cleaned up a little bit for reading on here, where I've switched out a couple of things to make it a little bit better. Different place in it, but it's looking pretty good. Now let's see if we can bookmark added, not what I wanted to do. So double tap, there we go. Still got the same interface. That's pretty good. Auto flip. This one has a feature, well, is on the set website for the English version, where you can kind of shake it to cause a page turn. Let's see, where do we got our fonts? Maybe down one screen? No. Ah, fonts, da-da. System font, only English. Whoops, what's going on here? And so, because this is probably an ESP32, just like the previous one. Oh, shake to turn page left, right, okay. Ooh, fancy. Let's go back to fonts. Loading. We want, it's not changing, so maybe we need to do, there we go, it does something different. So, the interface is slightly different. Okay, so this is supposed to be only English, so it might be built different, and they might be using maybe a more powerful ESP32. Okay, so this is very different than what it had been. So we can take a look through this. It's very dense, but I don't see the extra spaces around the quotes, but you'll also notice the quotes aren't bindi quotes. So let's go back and go to my dirty version of Dragons of Autumn Twilight. Thank you, Humble Bundle. Okay, and you can see here, these are the swirly quotes. So let's change this to our English language font. Only English. Ah, and because this is my own card, it's going to have the fonts I've already built on it. So we'll test these with a couple fonts quickly. I won't get into the web stuff because you just want to see how this works. I gotta say, this English only font looks really nice compared to kind of what we saw on the X4. The X4 was a big disappointment when it came to English glyph rendering. Okay, and so now you can see the HTML character entities that are kind of mucking it up a little bit. So this looks like quotes that they're having trouble with. Yeah. So if I take it to my slightly cleaned up version of Dust of Dragons, thank you again, Humble Bundle. Yeah, you can see that those quotes have been cleaned up because Steven Erikson used the single quote instead of the double quote going through his books. And so that is just a little bit, it was an area where the original, the X4 struggled a bit. So this, honestly, is much, much nicer. And this kind of just feels like a tiny Kindle in my hands. It's crazy. Now this is, there's space on here for USB-C, I would argue. It's not a lot, but I don't think that this is the best way to go about it. And it doesn't want to even get on, so I've got to, it only goes one way. That is the only way it goes on. It's not flipping over. This, if it is just to get in the way of people trying to change up their firmware. I'm not a big fan. Unless they balance it out with, open sourcing how to add accessories to it. I hope this is an input-output pogo. There's 4 pins, so I feel like you wouldn't need 4 pins for power transfer. I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about how this works. Now, Legend by David Gemmell, classic, did not load on the X4. So let's see if this loads on the X3. Let's see if it has a little bit more. Did not like it, was not happy with that. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Let's see what we've got in the image folder here. This was the JPEG version of the Dust of Dreams cover. Did not like to load on the X4, does not support JPEG standard. I don't know what that's about. I don't like it. Can we go back out of that? It should still do the BMP, the bitmap. Yeah, that's not a problem. It doesn't center the image automatically, but it looks like it finds the resolution that fits best. Let's see where's that camera? How close we can get on that. And not terribly close, but you can see that this is black and white. You can see the dithering. So it does not appear that this has grayscale because of all the dithering. And you know what? That's okay. This does not need to be a manga machine. And if you wanted it to be a manga machine, you would have to go panel by panel, I think. And that's just the only way that would work. And you can see pushing the button too fast won't work. It is an ESP32, so it's not as fast as your average e-reader. All right, and so this is a different EPUB, and so EPUBs are very diverse as far as how they're formatted. They're essentially HTML and CSS put together into an EPUB package. And so whatever's going on here, it does not like it. Now let's take a look at one of my custom-made fonts that they've got with their font maker that they released for the X4. That was a bit of a wild ride, getting that to work, using my phone to Google Translate. That's not bad. It doesn't have the weird spaces around the quotes, which is good. So that's like a huge, huge bonus. Let's back out and see how it handles other books. Because again, every EPUB's a little bit different. Yeah, you can see that this font on this book is not rendering whatever symbol that is. It's probably the single quote because, no, it looks like we got single quotes right there. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It must have been something. Oh gosh, now it's going to take forever. Let's take a quick look at another book before we tie this off. Let's look at the clean version. No, let's look at the dirty version of Dragons of Autumn. Clean, dirty, what I mean by that is I have gone in and replaced, sorry for making a verb there, replaced the problematic characters and replaced them with not so problematic characters. All right, Linux by Linum. Let's go ahead and rebuild that. And we will see how this handles. Rebuilding everything, that's not terrible. It does not have the quotes, the space behind the quotes. This is a huge improvement. Whatever they've done with this firmware is a huge improvement in how it works, just by solving that extra space behind the quote problem. So that was the dirty one. Let's see. Dust of Dreams is particularly problematic for me. Yep, it still does not like those single quotes. So that is the Xteink X3 I'm going to jump into this and see if I can get some of these apps. I remember XT Cloud was Chinese only, and there was no way to get it without a Chinese phone number, which I did not have. So we're going to go through here. I'm going to throw this thing on Wi-Fi, and we're just going to see what it's got. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Daniel, and I'm with Guilty Gamer. You guys have a good one.